Hello everybody, I'm Stephanie. Since so many of us are feeling cooped up, I thought I would record tonight's video outside in front of my garden. And as you can see, it's kind of a work in progress. And that seems to be the story of my life, both literally and figuratively. That might be where you're feeling you're at today too. But we're going to find some movement in our bodies to counteract pain in the neck and pain in the shoulders. I know during this time I have been checking on my phone more than I usually do, or you might be sitting at your desk more, and so you're bringing your head down and you might be pulling the shoulders in, so feeling some tightness in the shoulders and the neck. So we're going to find some release there. Join me on your mat wherever you're at, and let's get started. Coming to any comfortable seated position. Just beginning to find some movement through the neck. Exhaling chin to chest. Feeling the stretch in the back of the neck and the upper shoulders. Inhale, chin reaches up towards the sky. 2 more times. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin towards the sky. Just noticing how that feels on your neck. Exhale, chin to chest. Can you keep the shoulders down and back? Inhale, chin reaches up towards the ceiling. On this next exhale, reaching your chin from one shoulder towards the other. So you're kind of drawing a U with your chin. Next time you're over towards your right shoulder. Big circle all the way up and around. Reverse your direction. Then bring your neck back up to neutral, and you're going to bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Drop your chin just a little bit towards your chest, and that might allow you to drop your left ear even closer towards your shoulder. That might be enough of a stretch. If you'd like to take it a little bit more, gentle, gentle pull on the top of your head, just very, very gentle. If you'd like to take it even further, right hand's going to cross to your opposite knee or thigh. It's going to add a little bit deeper of a stretch back through the shoulder, the right side of the neck. We're coming out the way we came in, so we're releasing the hand on both sides. Neck comes back to neutral. Nice tall spine. Find some length. And exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Chin comes in closer towards your chest. And then finding a little bit more reach towards the shoulder. You can stop there if that's deep enough. You can take your right hand and gently pull on the crown of your head. You can take your left arm and cross it to your opposite knee or thigh for an even deeper stretch on the left side of the neck. So at any point, don't think of it instead of I've got to get to every single option, stopping where your body is telling you to. Then releasing both hands, neck comes back to neutral. Finding some stretches this time through the shoulders and the arms. Left arm's going to come across the chest, grabbing below or above the shoulder. Inhale to prepare, exhale, pull it in. Feel the stretch all the way along the shoulder, up into the upper back, the upper shoulder, the scapula. Open it back up. Left palm reaches up towards the ceiling and touches the center of your back. Tiny press on the top of your elbow, if your bun's not in the way there. Then releasing, open up. Left hand's going to come behind your back. Palm's going to point away from you. You're going to grab the hand with your left hand and tiny, tiny pull. So you're stretching out the shoulder, opening it up, letting it roll back. And release. Other side, right arm comes across, grabbing below, above the elbow. Inhale to prepare, exhale, pull it in. Inhale, open back up. Right palm reaches towards the ceiling and touches the center of your back. Tiny, tiny press on the top of your elbow. And here comes my husband with a chicken. I don't know what he's going to do here. Hopefully the chicken will not poop on me. But this is what I get for doing a video at the farm. Hi, baby. How are you? This is truly farm yoga today. We'll see how long the chicken stays here. If it poops on me and you hear ah, we're just going to keep going. Open back up. Right palm reaches behind your back, palm facing away from you. Gently grabbing the hand and pulling it away. Can you keep your attention on that and not the chicken? Real test of staying in the moment. Oh, there you go. Good job. You didn't poop on me. Open back up and the hands come down by the side. We're going to find some movement through cat and cow. So making your way to tabletop, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, drop your core, lift your hips, lift the crown of your head, really reach the chin up towards the sky. Exhale, spine reaches towards the ceiling, press down into the ground, chin to chest. 2 more times between those 2 shapes. Inhaling to cow. Exhaling to cat, really bringing awareness and intention to stretching out the neck and the shoulders. So there might not be quite as much movement in the low back. And then coming back to your neutral spine, keeping the hips lifted, you're going to walk the hands out in front of you. I'm going to move myself back here. And you're coming into puppy dog pose, really stretching out the shoulders. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. You're welcome to stay in puppy dog, or if you'd like to, coming back, hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, hips up and back, coming into down dog. But if the shoulders are already feeling a little bit tweaky, and this is just not where you want to be today, walking the hands and coming back to puppy dog so that there's not so much pressure through the shoulders. It's more of a stretch. Then either from puppy dog or down dog, you're going to shift forward, top of your plank, shoulders coming over your wrists, so on your knees or your toes, and lower yourself all the way down to your belly. Right arm's going to thread underneath your left, and left arm's going to reach over to the right. So the right arm's on the bottom. So you've got a little crisscross going on here, making sure that the elbows are underneath your chest. Now, if you want to, you can have a block or a pillow to place underneath your forehead for a little bit of cushioning. But finding the edge for those shoulders and then letting your body weight come down. Forehead either to a block, all the way down to your mat. Feeling the stretch into the left shoulder. So this is quite intense. If it becomes a little bit too deep, you're welcome to always come out. One more breath here. Then using the elbows, come back up. And this time, left arm's going to stay on the bottom, right arm's going to come on the top. Grounding back down, feeling the intense stretch in the right shoulder. One more breath. Using the elbows, the forearms to come back up. Left arm's going to reach out to the side. Right hand's going to stay underneath your shoulder. So we're counteracting, opening up the other way through the shoulders this time. Bend your right knee and using your right palm, press into your mat. Right hip's going to reach back. Left ear's going to come down to the mat. So it's up to you if you want to keep right shoulder down, if you want to open it up and continue the twist. But you're counteracting, opening up the left shoulder. And exhale, release. Right knee comes back down. Right palm's going to open up to the side. Left hand comes underneath your shoulder. Bend your left knee. Right ear comes to the mat. Press and lift. Left foot's reaching back behind you. You can keep the left arm down. You can open it up if that feels good. But whatever you would like. And on your next exhale, left knee comes back down, neck comes back to neutral, hands come back underneath your shoulders, and you're going to come back to your tabletop and walk your hands back to your knees, having a seat on your ankles. If that's a little bit too talkative, you're welcome to take a block or a pillow and place it between the ankles and have a seat on that, so you're sitting on the support instead of on your ankles. We're opening up taking an option for a modified camel first. So left hand's going to come behind. As you inhale, hips are going to reach forward. Arm reaches up, neck reaches up towards the sky or back behind you. Exhale, come back down, other side. Right hand comes behind, left hand reaches up, forward, back behind you, chin towards the sky. Up to you. Maybe you do that one more time. Just opening up. Counteracting all of that neck and shoulder tension. And then taking a moment, counteract, grounding back down, child's pose, toes touching, knees apart. Reach your tailbone back towards your heels, palms coming out in front of you. Grounding down, forehead to mat, forehead to block. And then reaching your hands back behind you. You can clasp your fists behind your hips. You can keep the hands open. And to take it just a little bit deeper if you'd like, inhaling, reaching the fist up towards the ceiling or the sky and maybe in front of you. So really rolling the shoulders back, opening up. Exhale, fist comes back down towards the hips. Hands come out in front of you. Come up tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lifting down dog just for a moment. Soften the knees and walk your feet to the top of your mat. We're going to hang out here for a moment. So keeping the gaze back between your knees so you're not finding any strain in the neck. Grabbing opposite elbow. Just letting gravity pull you down. Shake out the neck. Shake the head yes. Shake it no. Maybe you rock side to side with the arms. Let everything kind of hang back down. Deep bend in the knees. Plant your hands. Walk your knees back to your tabletop. You're going to have a seat just on your ankles for just a moment. Cross your feet and bring them out from underneath you. We're coming all the way down to the back. So you want to grab 1 or 2 pillows or blocks. We're going to set up for a supported fish here. So 1 block is going to go right between the shoulder blades on level 1 or level 2. You probably don't want to pull it all the way up to level 3. That's going to be a little bit too much. You can play around with it and see how you're feeling. Just kind of making your way down. Block wherever you'd like it. You can play around different positions. And then if you have a second block, you can put it underneath your head here as a pillow. Or if you'd like to, chin reaches up towards the sky and the crown of the head or the top of your bun rests on the mat. Feet are going to extend out in front of you. So you're just melting, opening up over top of the blocks. Maybe the feet open up. You can bring the soles of the feet together. It's completely up to you. But we're finding this openness in the heart, in the chest, just melting over our blocks or our pillows. Taking a few deep breaths here. Then very gently, knees or feet come back together, deep bend in the knees. You're going to use your elbows to come back up. Remove your block and coming back to an easy seated position. Just noticing how your neck feels, how your necks feel. Your neck feels, your shoulders feel. Maybe taking a few shoulder circles, rolling them backwards and then forwards. Sealing in this time together. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, and exhale, hands down through heart center. I am so grateful to each of you for joining me. We're all works in progress. Things happen throughout life, so just going with the flow, whatever's going on, but knowing that ultimately you can take responsibility for what's going on in your body. Just noticing if you're starting to drop your chin and look at your phone a little bit too much, or you're crunching in when you're working at your desk. Find some counter movement, opening up, just feeling this lift. Thank you so much. Blessings. and namaste.